just wish that, like, software itself wasn't as expensive, because if I was in a position to, like, have the equivalent of Adobe Suites just at my fingers for, like, no money, like, I don't have to pay an extortionate amount per month to use it, I'd be great. Fireman Sam theme is trending on TikTok at the moment. It's 2022 all over again. And shitty Dell i5 workstations with some cloud version of Windows. Oh, I forgot about Axie's care. I guess we'll call it Songgate. But I thought it was Postman Pat. Get a job that give you Adobe for free. I'm fucking trying. My job, I want to be able to do some of the dataset stuff, like, in the background, and I can't even get Excel. It's ruining me. Apparently Excel was something that all the old employees have, but, like, newer employees don't have it, and I'm sobbing. Like, what have I got to do to get Excel around here? Hatsune Miku song's trending. Big. Well, I'm making that second turn consistently, which means that in the 20 summon attempts I've actually done that I've gotten to lap 2, I know that I'm getting better, which is nice. It's nice to see progress. Which means we should have some gold splits incoming on, like, the main run. Which is why I'm doing all of this. I'm not just doing this just to get, like, PBs and times. I'm doing it to see, like, where I'm going wrong compared to people who are just above me, so I know kind of what to improve. I need to get my times back, partially for uni. Obviously, I don't really care about, like, items times. They're dead to me. I don't really give a fuck. But, like, no items? Yeah, I want those. I'll do items runs if I ever get super good at no items and just need, like a breather type PB. Close. Enjoy the sec. I did! Oh my god! Angel's really good. I don't know what she's saying. But, she watch it when you can. You'll have to send it to me on Discord, because I won't click it in the chat because I will forget where I am. Fuck me, that nearly messed me up. Stupid fucking characters. It's not about loving Brussels. Gonna go be a weeb. Goodbye, chatters. Enjoy being a weeb. This is a new development for me. I didn't realize that you were a weeb. Enjoy. Toad Harbor, darling. I sure am. I'm reading manga again. Laura's been watching, or rewatching, I guess, in their case, Hunter x Hunter again, which means I'm finally picking up small bits of lore. I don't know a lot, but I understand why Laura loves Kurapika. He's cool. Not that kind of weeb, I swear. No, that's the kind of weeb you should be. Hunter x Hunter Reebok collab. The Kilo shoes look really nice. You watch JJK? You have something to bond with Laura over. Although I think she's behind. I don't know a lot about JJK. I just liked the breakup at KFC memes. They spoke to me. I couldn't really tell you, like, I struggle a lot with plot with anime if it's not something that could theoretically happen in the real world. Which is why I find it difficult to watch, like, My Hero Academia. Now, I I'm enjoying Hunter x Hunter when seeing like Laura watch bits of it, but I do get really confused easily, and like Laura can probably back that up. Like I ask a lot of questions, but when it's like a sports anime, I'm silent. I'm like, I don't need to know it. Like, I'll be asking maybe who a character is because I've forgotten who they are, but I understand the rules. I'm like, that's sport and they have to win. When it's like baddies versus goodies, I don't know who's supposed to be bad or who's supposed to be good, and I get confused very easily. And then it's like, oh, but he's good, but he's bad because he's on a secret team, and I'm like, that means nothing to me. Which is why I found it quite difficult to follow Bungo Stray Dogs when Laura was watching that in the old flat. Yuri on Ice, we haven't watched Yuri on Ice together. I've so far watched like some of Blue Lock, which I really enjoyed, Skate the Infinity, which is probably my favourite one so far, and we're on like season 3 of Haikyuu, I want to say, but I want to watch all the other sports ones. Love sports. Also, anything that's more like Yakuza-esque I could follow, like anything mafia related, but it has to have some level of like, I can't be dealing with all the special powers shit. That stuff is that stuff's like hard for me to follow. I'm simple. I need it dumbed down. But I will say I did enjoy Psyche K when I watched that like many years ago, because I think it is that thing of like, there's one guy, he's got powers, and everyone else is just very normal and aware of this guy's powers but not the extent of them, or like are not aware at all, and that's just the whole plot. It's just a guy trying to be normal. That shit's fun. I can follow that. It's when they're like, this is Buttface McGee, he's the 452nd character introduced to you in this episode, and his special power is looking at time. And I'm like, what? Like, that doesn't mean shit to me. Which is why I piss people off by telling them that my favourite character in My Hero Academia is Best Jeanist. Because it got to a point where I was like, I don't know who any of these characters are. Like, I recognise like the main guys, but I don't know who's good, who's bad, who's where, who's alive. And then they're like, oh, here's this random fucking man. His power is denim, and I'm like, how can denim be a power? And I was just like, I'm gonna piss everyone off by telling them this is my favourite character, and it's worked flawlessly. People get really mad if you tell them that Best Jeanist is your favourite character. Look, casts being long, it's okay. But not when all of them have something to learn. Like, sometimes I don't want to learn 600 characters' names. Like, I'd say, like, bear in mind, my favourite show ever is Orange is the New Black. And that's a pretty, like, buffed out character roster, right? Like, I'd say there's probably 40 to 50 characters that you need to be aware of to follow the story, and then another, like, 20 or 30 who are of some importance. Like, there's definitely up to, like, 100 named characters that if I really sat down and made a list, I could bash that out really easily, you know? But I don't have to learn everything about them. I don't have to learn special powers, where they're from, what they've done. It's just about how they're relevant to the plot in this moment. Best Jeanist had a Funko Pop before most of the cast. That makes things even better, and now I know exactly what I have to get my hands on. I will fight to get a Best Jeanist Funko Pop, just because I know there's a couple of people at work who'd be incredibly pissed off if I brought that in and put it on my desk. There's no fight for it. eBay steal, 12 quid plus shipping. World's only Best Jeanist fan. I've never stand a character out of just spite before, but it's really fun. I recommend doing it. I have a Fat Gun Funko Pop. I've got like a dozen Funko Pops out of box, except Lightning McQueen, who I haven't taken out the box yet. The box is damaged, but it's not. He's not in there for preserving stuff. I'm lazy. I haven't undone it yet. I have like Tom and Jerry, Garfield, Moe from The Simpsons. Like it's mostly just characters that I've seen and been like, oh, I love them and they're cheap, so I'll pick them up. I don't go into like a HMV and go, do you know what I need today? A Funko Pop. I do kind of want the Baby Metal Funko Pops though, but they're like 80 quid each because they're pretty hard to get hold of. I think this is the one. There we go. GG. I'm happy with that. That feels good.